Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating a look with my Nabla Poison Garden palette. And if you don't know, here is what this palette looks like on the inside. Just lots of beautiful shades, so I just wanted to create a look with it today. So the first shade I'm going to start out with is Honey. And this is going to be my first little crease shade. And I had this palette in this past month for my palette rotation series. If you don't know what that is, I will be sure to link it, and my next update will be coming next week, so stay tuned for that. But I used it this past month to create a look, and I really enjoyed that look that I created, and it made me really excited to play with this palette again, so I wanted to do a video with it today. And I want to do kind of a complementary color look with some of the more orangey tones, and then I want to use the blue in this palette. I haven't heard the best things about that shade, so I want to test it out myself and see how it performs. But this first shade is blending so nicely through the crease. It's pigmented, but it just blends out, and I really like it. Alright, now we're going to add some depth with this dark brown shade over here. And I want to start out a little bit lighter with picking up this shade, because this is obviously a much darker color than the honey shade that we used through the crease. So I want to just slowly start building this up. And we will add some nice depth with this shade as well. But I just want a slow little gradient. But as you can see, this shade is pigmented, even picking up just a small amount of product on the brush, which is really nice. I do like my shades to be pigmented. So once I have that through the crease, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of honey and just blend over this. And this will just help blend the two together and bring back more of that shade in the crease. Right, next I'm going to take the shade Archetype right here. And this is going to go on my outer corner. And I'm just kind of going to tap it over where that matte shade was on the lid, just to add the shimmer color, and then I will blend another shimmer with it on the lid. I haven't used this shade yet, but it looks nice. Just a nice dark brown shimmer. Alright, next I want to take Subliminal right here. And if I remember correctly, yeah, when I swatched this out, this was one of the drier shades, but it looks really pretty. I just want to take this on my finger. I feel like it will pack down best like that. That is a stunning shade. It just feels a lot drier to the touch than some of the other shimmers in this palette. But obviously it still performs really nicely. So I'm just going to be packing this on kind of the first 2/3 of my lid, just bringing it over to where the outer corner is, and then I will go back in with the darker brown shimmer and just kind of tap over where the edges are of this so that they blend together. That shade is stunning. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, I have no idea how this next step is going to work, but I want to take the matte blue shade in this palette, and I want to take this on a liner brush. And I am going to spray my brush with this shade. So once I have this shade, I'm going to start drawing a line up from the lower lash line. I'm not the best at liner, but I want to kind of bring it so it connects on both the upper and lower lash line. The shade is much darker than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to bring this across my upper lash line first. So I will go in and clean that up a little bit more, but I also am going to bring this along my lower lash line, which is definitely trickier for me. So I'm just gonna go clean this up a little bit and I will be right back. All right, now the final shade I want to take is Adoration. And this is the white-ish shimmer shade in this palette. It does have a bit of a purpley shift to it. So you can maybe see there. But it's still a nice inner corner shade. This is also one of those drier shimmers in this palette. But still very blinding. So that will do it for this look. I'm going to go add some mascara and I will be right back. All right, here is the final look. And for this look, I used my Rimmel Scandalized mascara. I used this one because the packaging kind of matched the color scheme I was going for. But here is what this final look looks like. That blue turned out a lot darker than I was expecting it to be, because if you look at it in the pan, it looks so much brighter and a little lighter than what it turned out on the eyes. I still think it is a decent shade, but doesn't look like it does in the pan. But it did create a nice liner. Not my absolute best work, but that was more so user error than the actual shade. But overall, I am really happy with how this look turned out. That shade on the lid is gorgeous. I just keep staring at it, and I'm really happy with how that one looks on the lid. I think the shades in the crease blended nicely, and yeah, overall, I am happy with how this look came out. Let me know your thoughts down below, and also be sure to let me know what else you would like to see from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Like I said, next week will be my update for my palette rotation series, which this palette is a part of, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And with all of that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!